This is Drunk Takes.
Drunk Takes. Yeah, I'm over here.
Drunk Takes. Hi. He's Cory.
He's Ryan.
This is the Bartendress. There's dogs walking by our feet. This is Drunk Takes, and you've been waiting your whole life for this next episode. You know why? Because Cory and Ryan have been reunited in Michigan. Michigan! What? We've got some boxes to open. We've got a total of 7.
And we're at Bartendress' place. We're at her bar.
Look, an actual countertop. We've got a box from May of 2017 belonging to Ryan, brought to us by Nerd Block. Nerd Block. They might not be around anymore.
Let's take a look inside.
Let's see what's inside. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
First of all, I'm gonna say we've been drinking a little rum and soda. We have different sodas, that's why I say soda.
Yeah, Sailor Jerry.
Sailor Jerry, it's got a beautiful bottle actually. It's got the Sailor Jerry Pinup Girl bottle.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's at, so we won't worry about it right now.
Bartender's just got it behind the bar.
Man, I just opened this box and I gotta say, there's a lot of stuff in it actually.
It is.
We're gonna start with the button.
Am I?
And it's actually perfect for today because today is the opening day for Nebraska's football. It is Laces Out, which is a reference to Jim Carrey. Laces Out, little Ace Ventura.
Pet Detective.
It's got a, you know, even though it's a small button, it's got 2 pins sticking through it, so that's kind of fun.
It's another custom collectible by waxoffdesign.com.
That happened to be on top. Normally we open up right away with a t-shirt.
We do. But this is fun. You don't see stuff really from Ace Ventura.
You really don't. Laces Out was the whole thing for the movie, his surprise.
That was the whole, like,
that was
thing that set everything
his
else
moment that set everything in play.
Yeah.
He wrote the main guy wrote a book, all Laces Out.
Yeah, but most people are probably not going to recognize it unless they've seen the movie. If you haven't seen it, it's a fun movie. It's a stupid movie.
It's an old movie.
1992, maybe?
I don't know.
Something like that.
I was still in junior high, I think, when that came out. Alrighty then.
Alright.
And it would not be made today with the big surprise at the end. Oh, she was the kicker. I'm sorry, I spoiled that for you, Kevin.
It's been over 20 years.
Kevin,
Spoiler alert, whatever.
It's been sitting on
I
your
even
mom's
saw that
shelf for 15 years and you never watched it once.
Come on, Kevin.
Get up to date, Kevin. So we got a t-shirt.
What's the shirt?
Oh,
that's cool.
This is fun.
I like that.
It's an old cassette tape.
Awesome Mixed Volume.
Awesome Mixed Volume 2, reference to, which I'm assuming came out really close to the time we got this box. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Wonderful movie. You've seen it.
I actually have seen it now because it's,
as we established
on
in the last
DVD.
episode.
Yeah. I had a lot of time on my hands. I saw movies.
I'm going to say, judging by what I see in here, this definitely came out around the same time as the movie, which I saw in theaters. I know you bought it on DVD.
I have.
Great movie.
Oh, I loved it. I loved
Wonderful
it.
movie.
I think, I don't know, we had a discussion of which one do you like better. Which one did you like better, 1 or 2?
I liked 1 because I liked story development, character
You like origin
development,
stuff, yeah.
But the cinematography in 2 is just
I personally like 2 better.
I liked 1 better, and you know why? It comes down to a single character. I like adult Groot. I don't like baby Groot.
Baby Groot aside, though, I think the fact that once you know the characters, the hardest thing to do, the easiest thing to do is origin story.
Right.
The hardest thing to do is to build from that. And if you're able to build from that,
and the first movie was just for a property nobody knew about.
Oh, it's great.
It was a great movie.
It was a great movie.
It was a wonderful movie. That is what made me a huge Marvel fan, is the fact that Guardians of the Galaxy told a wonderful story.
It did. It was very well done.
Next item. Do you have Netflix? Do you have Netflix? Have you seen any of the Marvel Netflix stuff? This is a very Marvel stuff.
I didn't have internet. That's the problem. I had DVDs. I didn't have internet.
Okay, so Jessica Jones.
I'm familiar with that.
Did you watch it?
I haven't watched it, but I did get the Q thing.
I have watched through Jessica Jones. I'm almost all the way through. I'm behind, and it looks like it's a business card holder. It is. It's a business card holder.
Yeah, go ahead and pick it up.
So if you have business cards and your name happens to be Jessica Jones, you will be set.
This will be good for you.
And I bet that's a fairly common name in the U.S.
There's probably at least
Jones.
2 or 3. How many Joneses do you know?
Right? Jessica's. Oh, you know what? It comes with a business card.
It comes with
It comes with a. I was gonna make fun of it, but now that it comes
show
with a business card that I can't get out of.
What's the investigation again?
It's Alias Investigation, and it has their address and everything. Well, Hell's Kitchen.
Address.
It doesn't have a full-on address, but it does give you a New York area code
Let me see the
or zip code.
actual
Excuse me.
The case itself is
It's actually a pretty good quality case.
yeah. I mean, it's like a tin. You know,
Right.
tin case.
But if you had your own business cards
It would work.
and you're a nerd and you love Marvel stuff, and so far this box has been 100% Marvel with the exception of Ace Ventura.
Right. It,
Which
it
is
does actually close.
insane.
I mean, I would put business cards in this.
Yeah.
If I had gotten it, I would have.
Yeah, I don't have business cards because I'm a cable guy.
Okay.
Look at that thing. Ironic? No, not really. So we got 2 things here. It's kind of random which one I grab here.
Yeah.
We'll go with this one. Oh, we got more than 2 things.
I would say go with this one.
You know what? Since those things match, we'll
Yeah.
do them back to back.
All right.
So we've got Groot.
Oh,
Once
that's
again,
cool.
it's a, you know what? It's just a 3D magnet. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, but
Do you have a knife handy? Because I cannot open this.
yeah. I've got the kniff right here.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 3D magnet brought to us. Oh, I don't know how this is going to stick to anything.
It's still really cool looking.
Well, let's.
He's awesome.
I like it,
Oh
dude.
yeah.
Even
it's
as
a little
not a
cheesy
magnet,
looking, but
it's very
I like it
cheesy.
better as a paper.
Very, very cheesy.
Yeah,
Make him a paper.
I don't think we have anything that. Well, we have the knife. We can stick it to the knife.
Sure.
We couldn't go stick it to that fridge over there, but then we'd have to move the camera. That's a lot of work. So he's holding up the Awesome Mix 2, and you know he's baby Groot,
Right.
and he's got 2 magnets on his back, and they look like a pretty decent quality magnet, to be honest.
Yeah.
With I almost said VHS, a cassette tape.
You do that a lot. There you go.
Oh, it's pretty strong magnets.
Don't cut yourself.
I don't think. I was afraid of it falling off of something. I don't think it will.
Yeah. It stays on pretty good.
But if it does, it's resonant. It's going to break a head or a hand off.
Yeah.
I
The hands
will
I'm a little
guarantee
worried
it.
about. The fingers.
This
such.
one in particular?
Yeah, the thumb's gonna break.
But this big old cassette over here should have had a magnet on it as well.
Yeah, just in case.
But that adds to the cost.
It does.
What are you going to do? You're gonna,
How would you describe the face though on there? Does it look?
it's a pretty decent sculpt. It's a
It's
little goofy.
decent, but it's missing something.
Let's see the face there.
Keep in mind, this came from a box that,
I don't know what's missing, but
It's something with the eyes. The eyes are usually like a little bit of white or whatever that they put to kind of separate.
to give a little bit of glint of light.
Yeah, but the eyes are just kind of
They're dead.
they're dead eyes.
they're kind of dead eyes. But
Almost, like-
yeah, but other than that, I mean the body itself overall, I still think it's fun.
Yeah, and he's cute.
I like it.
It's cute.
I don't think it's a horrible.
No,
Oh, no.
It's not a horrible rendition at all.
But you know, like you said though, you put this on your fridge. If somebody closes the door too hard, it's
I
gonna
don't
fall.
know. It's seriously put it back on that and feel it. It's actually pretty solid. I'm surprised. It's got some hold. Way
Yeah.
more than any other magnets we've gotten.
That's true.
They thought ahead on this because of the weight, I think. Am I gonna put it on a fridge door? I'm not.
Yeah, it does actually have some pretty strong.
I would much rather
magnets
put it
in
on
the
a shelf.
on his head and on his bottom there.
I would much rather put that on a shelf and do something with it because it'll sit up on its own right there. Look at that. It'll hold down. It's not very heavy. I don't.
No, weight wise it's good.
It's
like I
really
said, it's
good.
a resin, so
But
It's
it's,
gonna be lighter.
huge for a magnet.
yeah.
So let's go with this one.
All right, this
I don't
one's
know
actually
what's the
coming handy.
biggest thing or what's not the biggest thing. Oh yeah. Okay.
He's coming handy right now.
So this is a Deadpool coaster set. We're going to use this tonight. Can I get a knife? This tape
Yeah.
is... You obviously know I haven't opened this stuff because everything is still sealed. despite the fact that we've had it for. We have a lot of patience.
We do. It's
This
been hard
box-
to not open these things.
So everything's been kind of pushed in here. This box is a little crushed in, but I'm not really worried about it. But it's Deadpool coasters. Let's see what's in the
I did. I watched it. I watched it again on the way back from China. Even they had it on there.
This dude goes everywhere for work. You know where I go for work? The other half of town.
Compliance jobs. I'm telling you, you travel the world.
All right, so it comes. Oh, it's just a single coaster.
Wow, that's
Okay.
different.
It's basically like a little plate.
Yeah, it's not like a typical like bar coaster. It's like a mini it's almost like a saucer for a teacup.
Yeah, I'm not going to use this as a coaster. I was wrong.
It's actually for.
This is made by Surreal Entertainment, licensed by Marvel, and it's his logo. And to be honest, it's probably gonna break if I drop it, but it's a really good quality ceramic plate type. It's like a little plate. I wouldn't call this a coaster.
Wasabi in it and dip your California roll.
Very little though. It's not very deep.
No.
Like the logo.
Yeah.
It's his logo. He wears it on his belt buckle. He wears it wherever.
Let's go ahead. Let's
Let's put a thing on it. If you were going to use it as a coaster,
It works.
it works. Since it's one of them, I don't know that I would use it as a coaster, but just some kind of display. I wish it had something to stand it upright because I kind of like the logo just looking at you. It's a lot like the, well, your thing really slid. It's a lot like the Captain America shield you got.
Right.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Only it's glass.
Well, yeah, it's on glass.
So,
Nice ball.
Nice ball.
I think it will fit like that. Oh no! The ice ball doesn't
Just let it out there for a minute.
Okay, there you go.
It's a new bar.
It's a new bar. They're still working the bugs out here.
Yeah, they haven't figured out which cup to use. Warning, plastics bags can be dangerous. To avoid danger of suffocation, keep away from babies and children.
And
For
puppy.
once, it is not a snorkeling. So, same picture. We've got Deadpool coffee mug with stirring spoon, and you know what? I would use that as a saucer for a cup like that.
Coincidence?
I don't think it is. You are correct. Oh,
So they got
it has a stirrer too.
It's got some stirrers in there as well. Jesus, H in the Christs.
Okay, they are dangerous when you're opening them up. They just fall out of the packaging. So,
You think they would make this stuff for guys that are...
all right. First of all, you got swords
That's
with
cool.
spoon ends. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Next up, we got the winking, or maybe he's got something in his eye. Deadpool mug, and it's got a spot on the back
Oh, I like that.
to hold
Wow, be careful now.
the two spoons. It probably works better when you have them both in there, I would imagine.
Right.
So, okay, that's fun.
I don't know that I need two stirrers, but it's still cool. Yeah.
But you can't have Deadpool without both of his swords.
Right, it can't be one.
So you've got a little compartment
Right.
for holding two stirrers.
That's a fun. You get a lot of mugs, but that's a fun mug.
I have a lot of mugs, and you top that off.
It just happens to be the right size coaster.
Are they different?
They are different.
Okay, I have trouble with color sometimes, but I could tell that was different. The reds are a little different. Maybe if they matched, it would be a little bit better. But you've got yourself a coaster / little plate. And we were saying that would be perfect for like a teacup. My gosh, if I looked in the box, we got a mug.
Yeah.
So, I have a new appreciation for the last item that I opened.
Yeah. I like that. I mean these are
That's fun.
yeah, these are fun. Like,
It's a unique stir.
This one, this one's got a little bit of damage on
Oh,
it.
I dropped it probably.
Maybe on the table.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah. So it is very brittle. It's already got a road.
If you haven't opened it yet, you probably have because this is from May and it's now September.
Right.
I opened it and I picked it up by the plastic baggie and it just fell right out of the bag.
It chips pretty
in my
easy.
hand. It's a cheap ceramic. It does
It
chip.
is.
But
It's cool looking.
I'm going to glue it back on.
Yeah, there you go. So I think it chips.
I've gotten a lot of different things over the years, 2 years roughly.
Oh God.
Actually, we're catching up on 2 years.
We are. We
Yeah.
are. It says it's season 2 now, but we actually started in late
We call it a season.
2015.
It's a year.
We try to do it by year. But the first season was the end of 2015 into 2016.
Right. And you can't have one with just 2 months worth of footage.
Right.
Maybe 3 months. I think it was 2 months. Was it November when we started 2015?
Actually, we have an unaired pilot.
We do, and you're never gonna see it.
You're
You know
probably
why?
never going to see it because it sucks.
It was really bad. So, I'm gonna say overall, this box was it was a pretty good box.
I liked it overall, especially. All right, so we're going to compare it versus the Loot Crate as far
for
as
that month.
the Loot Crate was pretty weak in that month. We already
It
said it was
was.
about a 5 or 4.
It was.
But who
difference-
doesn't like
The
Guardians
difference
of the
being
Galaxy?
you had almost 100%, with the exception of the who cares item,
Yeah, I mean,
which
that's
was
just a
the
throw.
button or pen or whatever you want to call it today.
I'll call it a pin.
This is Ace Ventura. Everything else is a Marvel property. You've got Deadpool. Deadpool's huge.
2 Deadpools, yeah, 2.
Technically, it's
Guardians
one
of the Galaxy.
item, but it's 2 items.
Yeah,
Technically, it's 4 items if you really want to get
with the
technical.
spoons, yeah.
You've got those. You've got a pretty fun business.
Jessica
And if
Jones.
you've watched the series, you understand she would have business cards because
Makes
she's a
sense.
private investigator with
Makes
superhuman powers.
Guardians
We
of the
got
Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy, a magnet. It's a huge magnet that I'm not going to be actually putting in. I'm not going to stick it to a wall or anything unless it's like in a garage, maybe. I would do that. Where somebody's not going to be
It's
coming
cool
in
though.
and knocking stuff down because of what it's made out of.
And
I
the
know
shirt.
that'll snap off.
Is also Guardians.
The shirt, yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy, the same awesome mix 2. You know what? This is it's a pretty heavy hitter for what we got.
For what we got, yeah.
Yeah.
What would you? What's your favorite there, Bartendress? She's kind of the silent partner of the group here.
I'm liking the magnet.
It's
The
pretty
Groot
fun.
magnet.
It
But
really
I
is.
like Groot.
Is amazing.
I even like baby Groot.
I just hate the name.
Hey, Groot.
I don't like
If you ever
that.
watch the extras or at the end of the credits, you'll know.
I give it a solid 8, 9.
I would say it's probably at least an 8.
Yeah, somewhere in that range.
I'd like to say keep doing what you're doing, Nerd Block, but
We'll get to that
we'll
later.
get to that later.
May 2017 was a strong month for Nerd Block.
Absolutely.
Not if you put it back in. I'm amazed they managed to put the stuff in the box because I can't
It was
put it back in.
Packed full.
They've got some
They probably
scientists
weren't
there.
drunk while they did it.
That's true. They were probably.
They're probably a little smarter too.
But in conclusion, I'm Cory.
That's the Bartendress,
Bartendress.
and I'm Ryan.
That's right.
The
This
2
has been-
dogs by my feet, and this has been Drunk Takes.
Strong taste. Cue the music.
Boop-a-doo, boop-boop-a-doo. Bow!